Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a quick video on our recent visit to London Film and Comic Con.
LFCC! I almost added to digits. I was like, wait a minute, let's work this out. London Film and Comic Con, yes.
Yeah, so me and the Randy Mole and a couple of others, we went down to London this weekend past. Went down on
London
Saturday.
Town.
London Town. Yeah, we went down on the Saturday to London Film and Comic Con to meet some famous peeps. A couple of big pulls. We wanted to go see Christopher Lloyd, which there's a bit of, not controversy, but he never got to sign for the general folk who just were virtual queues.
Do you know what? I really enjoyed London Film and Comic Con, but if anyone here is watching from a Comic Con, I do like Comic Cons. This year at London Film and Comic Con, unless you were buying diamond passes for the real big names, you had no chance of getting a signature on. And it appears that was the true on just about any day, including the Sunday, which is normally a bit quieter when we normally go
dead. Well, not dead.
Yeah,
but quieter, better. Day.
Christopher Lloyd, John Cleese, Tom Wilson. Those ones that we would have liked to have got. Oh, I wouldn't have got John Cleese in fairness, but
we really went down for Christopher Lloyd as one of our headliners.
You were not going to get these people, and that is really bad, I think, of Showmaster in the way they've organised it and they've changed it. And 2 years back when we went, 2015, just as an example. The bigger names there, like Sigourney Weaver and stuff like that, they maybe did an hour of photo shoots, maybe 2 hours of photo shoots.
Yeah.
Now it seems that it's all about photo shoots and less about signs, and that's obviously because they get through. I've done photo shoots before. You get through so many more, so much more money. So fuck you, Showmaster. Fuck you. Fuck you, selfie generation that just want photos. I want shit signed.
Yeah. So apart from the rant of the organisation of the,
had a great day. Loved it.
It was a great day. I think really the only person I didn't see, and I think it's fair to say with you, was Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd was the one I would have really liked that I didn't get. But we saw that initially and we're like, this ain't going to happen.
We walked in straight away and it was, well, he's not signing in the morning and he'd be signing this afternoon about 1:30, doing about an hour's signatures. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't they put that on the website? Only signing half a day, we might have got down Sunday. But anyway, it is what it is. At least we got some stuff signed. So I'm going to quickly. What I'll do is I'll quickly show you what I got signed. Then at the end of the video, or after seeing Ugly Mugs, I'll just show you the prints we got signed. And so we don't get mega glare because I've already framed a couple. So anyway,
mega glare.
So it was a good day out. Good day out. Went and looked at some merch, didn't we?
Did.
So yeah, I don't normally pick up a lot of merch. I was restricted this year, and I gave you rules not to let me spend loads of shit on.
That is true. That is true.
But anyway, went to a couple of big stalls. For me, was the Last Exit to Nowhere store.
Last Exit to Nowhere. Love Last Exit to Nowhere. In case you are wondering, this is like probably the only time I've done this in a T-shirt that isn't from Last Exit to Nowhere.
That's true.
But that's where I usually wear my T-shirts on, and my cap. And this is a new cap from this year, from The movie The Thing.
Yeah, good cap. And I picked up, they had it. It's been out of stock for a while on the website. Picked up the Warriors T-shirt. If you haven't seen it, it's got a big print on the back. But anyway, yeah.
Which I really want. Was intending to buy, but they didn't have it in my size because I take a petite.
And they had fat bastard size, which was my size.
Petite. But it didn't have my size.
Is that French for large?
Yeah. French for large.
So yeah, went to real cool guys. You walked up and they gave you freebies because you're wearing a T-shirt.
Was wearing a T-shirt, which was cool. Yeah. Nice blokes, nice guys. Had a very good deal on London Film and Comic Con. As someone who shops on their website a lot, it was really good in there. But look out, visit them. You get the best film T-shirts from Last Exit.
Yeah, they're very subtle, aren't they?
Very subtle, but also very well wearing. There's a lot of other online ones that make sense. Well wearing. There's a lot of other online stuff that I find washes out quite quickly.
Okay.
There's enough promo for them.
I'll put the link below just for anybody who wants to go and check him out. So highly recommend him. Also went to the Arrow Video store.
Oh,
yeah. So
good blokes there. Well, good bloke, good girl.
Yeah. She gave me a card I emailed this morning. So maybe
you on the ball.
Maybe she's talking about promo stuff. So who knows in the future?
We do a lot of Arrow. We do a lot of
Arrow. So who knows in the future we might get stuff. Anyway, but they had some sale bits, and I picked up Cops vs Thugs. Don't know anything about it, but it's a newer release. Kinji Fukasaku. Probably absolutely.
No swearing.
Yeah. So anyway, Cops vs Thugs, kind of a newer release from Arrow, and all their Blu-rays from the standard Arrow were £10. So this was probably only the one I didn't have, to be fair.
Yeah, you have got a lot of...
But do you know what's funny? There was a bloke arguing about the house box set. Arrow was selling it for 80 quid, which I thought wasn't bad.
Well, it's going on eBay for
about that.
80 to 100, isn't it? Yeah.
And this guy goes, can I get some discounts? So the bloke goes, yeah, 70 quid. And he kicked off a right shitstorm saying, how dare you sell this for this amount of money? You were selling it on your website on release. And I just was like, you should have pre-ordered it, you dickhead.
Yeah, you stood up to you like, yeah, it's great.
It's a great release. Wanker.
Yeah, we can all be like that. I mean, I'm always shitty because I never got the Fright Night Steelbook from Zavvi, which you like to rub in my face. But you know,
Steelbook.
I should have fucking pre-ordered it. I should have been more awake and more alert.
Did you know the Amaray was Fright Night? It was in Asda for 8 quid. Did you pick it up then?
I did not.
Schoolboy.
Schoolboy.
Anyway, right, so first off, I got a lot of Blu-ray signed just because I'm running out of wall space. So first up, we went and met. I don't think you got signings by these two lovely
didn't get
duos,
these two. I did meet them with you and took some pictures, but
which I'll put in at the end, the pictures, because good couple of selfies. The two first ladies, well, weren't first ladies, but the first thing I'll show is my Friday the 13th Blu-ray. I decided to go for the Blu-ray just because, like I said, not a lot of wall space. So it was Adrian King, who played Alice, and Robbie Morgan, who plays Annie. So they've signed the cover there, so we've got that on display. I heard that Adrian King was ill on the Sunday, so didn't go back, which is a bit of a shame. For anybody who went Sunday to meet her. Yeah.
Lovely ladies.
Is this Adriana?
Adriana.
Do you know, I don't know.
Adrian!
But yeah, she was lovely. She come out, gave us a cuddle and a nice little chit-chat.
Yeah, and
She had a wicked, like, medallion. Not medallion, it was the Jason mask on, like a
like
chain.
a necklace, yeah.
Bling. She had some bling.
She had some wearing a counsellor t-shirt, camp counsellor.
Yeah. So she was really nice. And Robbie Morgan, I think she was just happy to be there. She was, and she has aged like a fine wine. She was a beautiful. She was a MILF. That's why that word was invented for people like her. People like her. And whilst we're queuing. No, it wasn't. It was for Chris Durand. But anyway, I'll give him the shout out when I get to it. So anyway, yeah, I think Adrienne King's put they're all dead. Yeah, I couldn't read it right.
They're all dead. That's what.
But anyway, yeah,
no,
great.
Spoiler alert!
Shit, spoiler. So anyway, glad to get that signed.
Lovely women. We spoke to them. What I noticed with the horror people you meet at these places is they're actually happier to talk a bit more than a lot of us. We spoke to him about the special effects. She talked about working with Tom Savini and the blood, and then really good chats to them. And I didn't even get anything signed. I was just with you as you got it signed. Then I took a picture of you with them, but they were.
And then you got a photo with her as well.
She was lovely.
So yeah, glad I got that added to my Friday the collection. Next, just before those guys, we met Chris Durand, who played Mike Myers in Halloween H2O. You got your print signed.
No, I did. Now I'll show you this. And just to put, I'm sort of. I can't know who makes these prints. Jenk. It's signed as Jenk.
On eBay.
They are on eBay. You don't see them very often, and I'd already got a Freddy one, so I thought I'm going to go for a set. And I'm going to display these in a set. But I like these. They actually like them as well. They like everybody else.
Everyone who signed yours.
I really like those prints. Yeah. So for the link, whoever it was who I got them from on eBay, I don't know, they're really good. Yeah, I do that. But yeah, and I've got. I'll see you in your nightmares. He's put on that.
I've got Happy Halloween. So anyway, this guy Chris Duran.
Legend. We are going to give him an official Randy Mole legend. Legend. He was
so nice. He was very comedy. I don't know if that's right, but so friendly to chat to. Talked about the film, and he was talking about which I thought was fascinating. And this is why I go into these sort of events and speaking to these sort of actors who actually have the time to engage with their fans. He was telling us a story about Scream 2.
Yeah, he played Ghostface in Scream 2. He was the Ghostface rather than it being like the people it was. I'm not going to tell you who it was because that would have been a spoiler. The actors. But yeah, a lot of information. He told us a lot about working with Wes Craven. He said how Wes Craven was so cool, and some bits where Wes Craven was actually Ghostface.
Yeah, so I thought that was fascinating. So you wouldn't find out.
Same in this. He told us some bits in this about where he wasn't Mike Myers and he was himself in the background. And
he was one of the paramedics at the end scene where they pull out his body in the van, and then Jamie Lee Curtis.
Which does actually make sense if you've seen the follow-up to this film.
Yeah, and I watched H20 when I got back, and I still really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars.
I gave it 3. You gave it 4. We
on
didn't put that on.
Letterboxd.
You can find that on Letterboxd. Randy Mole on Letterboxd. Jumbo Shambo on Letterboxd. We put our reviews.
Something I got to put these bloody things in now.
You're very clever when you do that.
Yeah.
He's like.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. But yeah, Chris, great guy. And in the queue, someone actually recognised us, which was an absolute shocker.
Someone came up and was like, "Can I have our autographs?"
Yeah. Well, no, sorry if I think your name is. I've chatted to him on YouTube before. He's got a channel. I think it's 88's Horror Fan.
Horror Fan 88.
80's Horror Fan. Sorry, I did look at your name earlier today, but I forgot. I'll put your link below. But anyway, it's lovely to meet you. You've got a great collection of signed merch. I'll put his link below.
Need to get a video up again soon. It's been a while.
He's put one up today.
Has he? I need to go on eBay. It's been on YouTube again. It's been a while.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll put a link below. He's got a great collection. He also was at, obviously, London Film Comic Con. Got some great bits signed. So I'll put a link below. Go and subscribe and support him. So anyway, that was Chris. Just keeping it horror related quickly. We're going to quickly jump through. I met Andrew Robinson. You didn't?
I didn't know. I was doing something else that time.
You don't know shit or a cup of tea or something.
Yeah, cup of tea. I
had a lot of cup of tea.
Could I have cups of tea?
But yeah, I bought this Digipack the other day because we're off to MonsterCon in October.
Very exciting.
And you got Sean Chapman and the other guy who played Skinless Frank, so I'm going to get them to add to it because I didn't want to add any more to my Scarlet box. But anyway, Andrew Robson, nice old guy, chatty. Yeah, it was pleasant. Yeah, Andrew Robertson, that was cool to get added. Next up on the horror front, our main headliners with Christopher Lloyd was when we saw Toby Hooper announced. We had to go. A bit of glare there, but yeah, I was wondering on what to get signed, and I went for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You can see he signed it at the top, and you got.
And I got a print again down here. I will say no personalisation, and there was a sign saying no.
People have theirs.
I think that's where people have been clever and they put like a post-it note with their name on it. I think he didn't want to do it.
Considering he spelled his own name.
He did spell his own name wrong when he did mine and then redo it. He missed the H out of Hooper, which was quite a big. He's like, I've done something wrong here. If I'm honest, it was quite obvious. I wouldn't say he was bored, but he was a little bit older gentleman and a bit.
We thought it was high.
Yeah, well, he was getting a lot of people just coming up constantly with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, the person in front of us.
Oh,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster. Okay, I'm a bit guilty for going.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
The steelbook,
but something happened when we went up that was a bit different. We brought up straight away. We started talking to him about Eaten Alive, and my God, he came alive. He like his eyes went, and he was like, oh, and we had a very long discussion about.
That's all he talked to us about was Eaten Alive.
I mean, yes, there was 2 of us, and so I guess the equivalent of paying twice. But we must have been within 5, 6, 7 minutes just talking about films and then about other things and about what he's going to do next. And it was brilliant. Probably really annoying the rest of the queue.
Yeah, he kept chatting, and we kind of started to move away, and you just dropped the comment. So you got anything more planned? And that was it. He started pulling.
And he stood up, and he was like, you kind of think this guy, whatever had happened before, it made him a bit bored. And I think it might have been the fact that someone in front had about 27,000 Texas Chainsaw Massacre posters for inside.
Yeah,
probably to
their
put on
old
eBay.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, and I really enjoyed meeting him. He's like a living legend for me, and yeah, I really enjoyed that.
And I think what I really liked when we were talking about Eating Alive is you talked about how it was kind of like. Well, I mentioned it at Grindhouse, but what did you say?
I said it's punk as fuck. I said Eating Alive to me is
punk.
A punk as fuck film.
We said we loved how it like filmed on a set and how it was always like a red. And what did he say?
He said it was always sunset.
He said it was always sunset.
And then we started. He was great. Chris Durant and Toby Hooper were amazing. Chris Durant was probably the most interesting guy to talk to because he was so full of information, but Toby Hooper, for what he's done, what a legend, for him to really open up to us, and it was like doing a proper interview, and I was like, shit, this is really good. So yeah,
and to have a film director there, we've been to quite a few conventions now, I'd say, and it's all you kind of some B-listers, some A-listers, but to get a legendary horror director like Toby Hooper was fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to finish off my signings of all the things apart from stills, I got another reason I wanted to go because I'm a huge Alien franchise fan.
Yeah.
Aliens is probably my 3rd favourite film of all time.
3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to do this list one day.
We're going to do a video one day, top 10. Anyway, so 2 other people there were Tom Skerritt, who played Dallas, and Veronica Cartwright, who played Lambert. So I took my steelbook, as you can see. So there's Tom Skerritt. Also played Viper in Tom Cruise's Top Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah, that really
Cruise's
threw
Top
me the way
Gun.
you said Tom Cruise's Top
Gun.
So
Yeah. And Veronica Cartwright plays Lambert. She went out a lot of the time when I was there. Every time I went past, she wasn't there. So it was good that I actually finally got round to her. And Tom Skerritt, literally his on the virtual queue was like tickets 1 to 50, and I went up in the end. It was going towards the end of the day, and I just went to this guy. Is he ever going to get more than ticket 50? Because I was 141. And I passed this guy the ticket, and he was like a Dutch guy, so I can't do a Dutch accent, but he went, "That's the right number," and he walked me straight in, walked straight up and got a sign. So if that random Dutch guy is watching
I don't think you're going to be getting him signing much more, just as an observation.
Yeah, he was.
He's knocking on a bit, shall we say?
He looked very old and fragile.
Knocking on.
And he didn't really have much to say. It was like, "Hi, did you, you know?" And I was trying to interact with him, but he was just like, "Yeah." Anyway. Lovely addition to my Alien Steelbook. So yeah, so that's. I've got 2 other signings which I'll show after this from a bird's eye view. But anyway, that was. You can do that now, right? So we also went and met Tom Morgan.
Just to finish off my of this style. So basically, I got them all in this style, and I've already got the Freddy one, so I've got
fast. So we met Tom Morgan because I wasn't going to get him signed, but you wanted to get your Jason signed. So we went up to him. He's mainly stuntman, but played Jason in part 5.
Part 5, yeah, part 5.
I can't
New
remember.
Blood.
The beginning.
Yeah.
Anyone will think of it. Anyway, cool guy. He was talking about other roles, other stunts he'd done. But yeah, his resume, when you read it, stuff like Pirates of the Caribbean, he's done loads of films. So you see a guy like that, there's no one with him when we went.
No one at all was there.
I wasn't going to get him signed, to be honest, but 15 quid, I thought. Anyway, I picked up a still, which I'll show you in a sec. But to sum up, London Film and Comic Con, we had a great day out. Got some good stuff signed. I just hope next year they're a bit more organised. It just sounds like they oversold.
They oversold
passes.
photo shoots and diamond passes, whichever way you look at it.
But we really went down for the horror signings, and we pretty much got everything we wanted to get signed, bar Christopher Lloyd. So all in all,
good day out.
So anyway, hope you like this video. Put some comments below if you want, and we will see you next time.
Cool. Peace.
Hey everyone, and to finish off, as mentioned earlier, 2 stills, prints I picked up. First one was from Tom Morgan, who played Jason in Jason 5. So great print here, real cool guy, as mentioned earlier on. So yeah, picked up that print, and you can see there to James Tom Morgan. Yeah, so looking forward to hang that up with the other horror collections. And finally, the final picture signed is from the legend that is William Regal. So I'm a big wrestling fan, and when he was announced, I was overly excited, I will say. So I was really looking forward to seeing and meeting William Regal. Really nice guy, really down to earth gentleman. We talked quite a bit about modern wrestling compared to old wrestling, and old English wrestlers such as Dave Taylor, and Irish wrestlers like Fit Finlay. So yeah, really over the moon that I got to meet William Regal. So there you go. It says to James, best wishes, William Regal. So yeah, they're the 2 prints I picked up, signed, to add to the collection. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. Cheers.